but certainly the meatless movement is gaining steam, and we're seeing it everywhere. And have you ever actually seen this type of email out there? So the one that mom sends you and says, wait a minute, this crazy claim, can it be true? So we sort through them in something we call Stuff My Mom Forwards Me. And this email says, did you know those fake meat burgers are basically dog food? Just look at the ingredients. They're the same.
That's really
So is this
funny.
real? Should you really give up these vegan burgers? And so we wanted to talk about this as basically
As
a
a
talking point,
dovetail,
because
yes.
let's just say that people are out there, Dr. Khan, and they're thinking to themselves, okay, Monday's usually when I go get a burger. Let me try one of these new meatless burgers. Then you see this crazy email. What is one to do?
Well, some of us love our dogs more than we love our relatives, and I would think that
If it's good enough for Fido, it's good enough for us. That's what I was thinking.
I agree, and I think, Dr. Khan, and you can highlight this too, I believe that the dog food referenced in this particular email, at least the ingredients shown, are for a very high-end, premium, vegan, grain-free, like very, very shishi dog
So
food.
I'll show you.
It's not the stuff you're buying from the
I
supermarket.
actually have some right here, and I'll tell you, it's quite tasty, and I've eaten it. And I would pick it over some meat alternative burgers. What we do know, actually, for the planet, University of Michigan studied and said 90% less water, energy, and greenhouse gas when you pick a plant burger over a meat burger. We need to care about the planet. To your own body, you're not.
If you look at this graphic, I do confess there are some common ingredients. For instance, you see the pea protein in the dog food as well as meatless burger number 1. Lentils and mung beans are found in dog food as well as the protein burger number 1. Sunflower oil found in dog food as well as protein burger number 2. But interestingly, those are all ingredients that
They're in a lot of things.
are fine for you. But before we let you go, I know these new meatless burgers are supposed to taste like the real thing, and I know it may be part of dipping your toe in the water, but I am a little worried if we say, okay, stop eating the real thing and let's start eating something that's highly processed, because I always tell people the less processed, for the most part, probably the better off you're going to do. So how do we reconcile that?
Why do these meatless burgers have to taste like meat? I
love
But
veggie
I think
burgers, but I
his
like them with
point is
real
that-
quinoa burger,
veggies.
I
Yeah.
love it.
But I thought your point is more that even though these are plant-based, they may not necessarily be more healthy. And I think, Dr.
That's
Khan,
right.
you've previously said to us, well, potato chips and soda are vegan. That doesn't really make them healthy. And I think that that's, kind of the point Dr. Stork's trying to make. Like, are these really healthier?
There's a very good rule to follow as much as you can. If it's made in a plant, skip it. If it's made on a plant, eat it. And when you come to these artificial burgers, they're treats, they're meats, but they don't involve an animal. But I would not advise, I'd rather you eat my dog food here than you go ahead and actually have the burger every day.
Sure.
Great advice. Dr. Khan, we always appreciate you weighing in. And
Thank you.
a true confession, I have almost every day some element of a veggie burger. But it's a real veggie burger. If you read the ingredients, the first 5 ingredients are all vegetables. But what's crazy is when you put it all together and every ingredient is healthy, it tastes awesome. And when you put the condiments with the tomato, the lettuce, the avocado, it tastes tremendous. And I absolutely embrace these veggie burgers and love
what they
every
are,
moment of it.
But you're talking about very natural veggie burgers.
That's exactly
that
right.
The top
And what I
ingredients
was
are all
going to say is I
vegetables.
encourage
Yeah.
people when you're at the store, if you want to try to maybe one meal a week, even cut back on a regular burger and go with a veggie burger, try different ones out, but turn over the package and read the ingredients. If you cannot pronounce the ingredients in your veggie burger, it's not a veggie burger. It's it was made in a plant, not
Sure.
from plants, but a lot of veggie burgers out there, we've never had more choices. You'll flip it over and the list of ingredients will be things like peas, carrots. And you go on and down the line, you're like, oh my gosh, that's good for me, that's good for me, that's good for me, that's good for me, that's good for me. How does this taste so good? And you're gonna find one that you like, and once you do that, then you've got your home run. If you go with your Meatless Monday, you've got your go-to veggie burger. My 2 cents.